Good morning and welcome to Bill and Val's allotments. Just giving you what possibly could be the last look of the lovely zinnias. Sadly, could have been a whole row. Hey, such is life. But look at that gorgeous thing there. What's that all about, eh?
Oh, you're on about the sweet corn.
No, what about you? Oh, lovely.
The sweet corn are rubbish. Absolutely
Right,
rubbish.
let's have a look at this. Do you remember what they're called?
Bandit. Golden Bantam.
Golden Bantam. Now, what is going on here? Look.
Something's having a go at this, as you can see.
Do you want to pull it off and let's have a look?
But,
Oh, wow.
a lady bear. Oh, wait, lady bear. No, I didn't want to hurt it.
Oh, bless.
But you can see something's been in, mouse or rat or something's come in and chomped away on that one.
So that one's rubbish then.
Yeah, so we'll take a few more.
Let's see what we got. So,
Loads of woodlice.
Golden Bantam, I believe they're called, aren't they?
Yeah,
I'm sure there's a stick in there somewhere, but
they're not as good as your early king, as you call them.
well, I don't. The growers call them early king.
Yeah, it's not.
Any milky?
No, it's just spongy.
Spongy. So what? Gone over? What do you reckon?
They're not good enough.
Not good enough to eat?
No.
No? Okay. Are you going to leave them a bit longer? There's another large one there. Do you want
Yeah, the tassels are brown. They've started to go brown.
to wait another week?
A lot of them, the tassels have gone.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
I
round
don't
the
know.
backside, they've been attacked like that.
So I don't know if anybody else is growing this particular variety, but it's looking like it's a bit of a failure. Now, whilst I'm going around the backside, as Bill says, I just wanted to show you this beautiful dahlia. Now this has been here for a while, but what I want to move it and take it up over where the other ones are, but I've had to cut the other one back in order to try and get it out. So I've cut that one right down. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, you could take cuttings from those there and propagate it so you
Like
have more
that.
dahlias, but I don't think we need any more.
We just need to get it basically out of the, get it out so I can move it.
Yeah.
And that's basically it. Sorry, I'm having to move this manually again. Right, so around the backside you were saying there was some
If you have a look, that's been attacked
as
in
well.
different places.
There's one gone there.
And if you have a look at,
And there.
it's a bit wild, the plots of fibres.
I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to see it myself. Here we go. There we are. Look.
I
The
own
tassels
it.
have been
I shouldn't have put anything in. It was too close
chomped
to
up.
the wild area where things can.
What, the wild area?
Yeah.
Where nature can thrive.
Yeah.
Bless it.
And it's thrived all right. It's come out of there straight into the sweet corn.
Possibly. Okay, well, we might get something of it, but not today.
No.
So we're on now to, we're going to do a bit of picking here,
Yeah.
and then we're off to do a little bit of a potato reveal. So
Yeah, we've got two varieties still to reveal.
yeah, we'll see you in a minute.
Those.
Right, so we're going to have a go at these leeks. Bill, do you remember the name of them?
Tornado.
Tornado. I do remember there was a joke about them at some point. What it was like, I don't know. They're quite chunky monkeys.
Yeah.
Be prepared.
Be prepared, yeah.
Now you'll notice what I do with my toilet rolls. Adding the old
Carbon.
carbon into the composters. Could recycle them, but I think this is a better way of recycling them. Don't you?
Yeah.
It's not too invasive.
There's
Right.
no lines through it.
Doesn't look like we've got any
Horrible with the
leaf minor problems. Sorry, leek minor problems. Looks a bit wobbly wonky though, doesn't it? Look, a bit wobbly wonky though.
yeah.
Another one?
Can't all be perfect like you, my darling.
I know. Tell you what, I got more wobbly and wonky bits.
I think I have it.
We're not going to that, shall we?
No.
Let's leave that where it
We'll
should
leave it where it should be.
be. All over my butt. But
There's a couple for
yeah, not bad.
Sunday dinner.
Couple for Sunday dinner. Lovely. Okay, off to the potato ravili. See you soon. Righty ho, so potato time. Just to show you the squash bed. The leaves are starting to get a bit manky, so we will pull a few off at some point and let those fruits ripen off properly. As you can see, there's quite a few in there to have. I do want to see how big the uchikuri is going to be, Bill, because we're going to recite it if we like it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll take out the other ones first, and then we'll see how long the uchikuri is.
What variety do we have here, my dearie?
This is Sarpo Mira.
Sarpo Mira. Is it Sarpo or Sarpo?
I call it Sarpo.
Sarpo. It's a red variety.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you got something to put them in?
No, always prepared.
Always prepared. There's a bucket there you just emptied. You can stick them in there.
Yeah, I've got some.
They look quite nice. Now we've got the last of our, can't remember what they're called now, Charlotte to go home with us.
Now that's unusual. Look at the warts and everything and that on Sarpo Mira.
Oh, that isn't blight though, is it?
Oh, I don't know, I don't think so.
Right, we'll keep it to one side.
But
Let's
it's
see
supposed to be
what's
blight
going
resistant, these ones, but all the foliage went, didn't it?
on. All the foliage did go. Trying to get that in focus
So,
for you.
don't understand why.
Mm.
And it's blight resistant.
Well, it's not been the best of years for spuds, has it? It's been a bit rubbish. Although the Charlottes came out okay, we lost most of the athlete. We only did 4 varieties, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, so perhaps that was a good thing that we only did the 4.
These are supposed to be in the main crop, and this is what the shop had.
Mm.
I grew them the other year and they didn't do very well for me.
So
Did you
we might
remember?
strike this one off as our list then.
Well, I like Picasso, but we couldn't get any.
Right.
But this, no, definitely won't be growing this again. I've tried twice. But you can stop for a minute while I sieve this, because people don't want to see me sieving it.
Oh, they do. They find it very exciting and interesting. Yes. And it's a really good sieve. And I made it with Kenny. I'm not sure if the video's still up. It might have been one that got I don't know what to call it, the virus thing or whatever, I don't know.
What?
When we had to shut everything down because it all got infected with something, some virus or something, I don't know. Whatever. Anyhow, that looks good. Like that. Right, we're going to get on with the next variety in a moment. Right, so we're now going to have a go at the pink fir. Now, this is what we got from the Sarpos, and there was 2 scabbies, but they look fine. Those ones not blighty, and we won't be washing them because we're going to shove them in the shed. Right, these are the pink firs.
These are one of our favourites.
Yes, one of our favourite. Lovely salad potato. Also, lovely roasted.
There was 3
Sorry,
of our own saved tubers in here.
Yep, these are from last year's tubers. So, bit of green on a couple
Yeah,
of
well,
them.
we
That
can
doesn't
say
matter.
that one as a
Yeah,
seed,
yeah, yeah.
isn't it?
No worries, no worries.
And that's about the size that we put in 3 of them.
Yeah.
This is that woolly compost as well, isn't it?
Yes, it's the horrible woolly stuff. Which will be okay dug into the beds over there if you don't want to keep it for next year. It's absolutely
Oh
fine.
my God. I think it's produced.
What?
There's a bit of something on there. Produced the best
So we've got a
harvest so far from any of our.
bit of whatever, I don't know. I have no idea what that is, but
Just keeps giving.
love the shape of these. Love them. Not only the shape, the taste gorgeous. So it looks like there's a few more than the Sarpos.
There's a lot more than anything else we've had so far.
This is our first time trying them in the buckets
Yeah,
as
we've
well.
never done them in buckets
So
either.
if
Like I say, they just keeps
there's
giving
one,
this bucket.
there's some in that big lump as well.
Yeah.
I can see a protrusion. Lovely.
These are beautiful,
Yeah,
really
now,
nutty
notice they're
flavour.
not as knobbly as
Normally.
if we would put them in the ground. So perhaps
These
that's
are more like an Anya.
that's a good thing actually.
But
I quite
they
like
are
that.
pink fur, definitely.
A lot easier to wash. And the knobbly wobbly bits. I can shift those if you want to do a bit of a shake.
Yeah.
Oh.
How did you get plastic in here?
Alright. I did get a plastic bag stuck around the mower. Fly on.
Very woolly.
Very woolly, but very satisfying watching it.
Imagine enjoying it.
Well, I watch videos where they unblock drains and mow the lawn.
Or smash washing machines.
I tell you what, that was hysterical. It's not my fault. YouTube keep on sending me these videos to watch. I just can't help myself. There you go.
That's the last of them.
Lovely. Okay, so quantity wise, Sarpos, not much. Pink furs, lovely, and they store fantastically, the pink furs, so hopefully the rest of the buckets are going to be just as good. And as Bill says, any of the green ones will keep for next year's seed potatoes, and so it continues. Right, so we're going to show you our harvest in a few moments. So as you can see, Bill is picking off the last of the bees. I apologise if it's windy. I managed to rescue the honeyberry from the marigolds, which was swamping it. Put on a bit of growth, so it's looking okay. Just made it a bit of a frame there, just really for some support with these winds. Now our pongos are just about coming to the end now, and when they get like this, Bill's already pulled enough for seed, so I'm doing the lazy picking way, which is just pull them out and I will pick them like that, see what we get. Alright, harvest next.
As normal, the good with the bad, and the bad this week are our figs. The old wood lice and that have been at them.
Yeah, chomped them to bits before we could get there, but that's the trouble with weekend gardening, isn't it? So
Yeah, can't get up.
and me being short as well, and I can't see half of them. Right, so finally our harvest for this week, Bill, please.
This is our second harvest.
This is the second harvest of the week.
Yeah, we've already had one.
We have a picture you've seen.
We've got another lot of blackberries.
Blackberry.
These are the Turkish orange. They come to an end now, so that's the last of them.
No, there might be some more. Still going. We'll see.
Charlotte potatoes.
Yeah, they've done really well.
Couple of tornado leeks.
Yes.
Maybe leek potato, never know.
Never know.
Another few pongos.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Going to come to the end of those. I'll do a second picking and it'll be done.
Cylindra beetroot.
Yep.
Sarpo Mira.
Yes.
That's for 2 seed. Not very good. Won't do them again.
No.
And these are from our saved pink fir.
Yes.
They look more like an Anya, but they are definitely pink fir.
Most definitely. Okay. And taste wise, and they're fantastic. Now, finally, carrots. And we wanted to have a word about carrots because the ones in the buckets we've been doing because
these aren't too bad, but
we had total failures in the ground, so we always do it in buckets. I'm just going to adjust by hand. Apologies for that. Now, you want to have a quick word about another YouTubers?
yes, there's a channel, Martyn Garrett's channel. He does it with his wife.
Yeah,
Sue, and the lovely Ruby the dog.
Uh-huh.
And they done some sweet candle in buckets and in the ground, and
Uh-huh.
they harvested from the ground this week, and fantastic carrots, the best I've seen so far.
Yeah.
Really are beautiful. Plus, the thing I'm trying to get to is they also done sweet corn.
Yes.
And on there they show you, on their latest one, that they put them in and they look terrible when they put them in. They had the cold spell and they really look bad. But they come in and they've had a fantastic crop of
Yeah.
sweet corn as well.
Whereas we've got rubbish sweet corn and mediocre carrots.
Yeah.
So they're worth having a look at, I think.
Yeah, they're worth going to. I like Martyn and Sue, they're a lovely couple.
Excellent.
And I like Ruby the dog.
We'll put their details as always down in the description for though. Use yours for me now then, please, if
I'd
you
like
would.
to say thank you very much for your thumbs up and your comments. I'd like to say hello to the new and old subscribers, and all being well, we'll see you again next week.
We will have a lovely week.
Take care everyone.
Bye.
Bye bye.